Yes, everybody, it's Dave from Talking Wolves. Welcome back to the first competitive matchday review of the 19-20 season here for Wolves. And today we picked up a fairly comfortable 2-0 victory over Crusaders. I say fairly, it was very routine, it was very comfortable. Crusaders probably came into our half about 3 or 4 times throughout the 90 minutes. Starting off with the team, a strong team, wasn't it, by Wolves. Half expected the likes of maybe John Ruddy to play, especially with Ruben having the full 90 minutes against Man City. But it was unchanged starting 11, and I backed that. I thought, you know, he doesn't want to rush Jimenez in. This is still, in theory, the Wolves pre-season, so we do have to be careful. And I think that explains the slightly slower tempo we saw today, which obviously we'll talk about later. If you guys have any thoughts, let me know in the comment section down below as well. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, from start to finish, it was just full domination. It's what we expected, wasn't it? And Crusaders actually set up quite well, very organised, knew what they needed to do. And I think when it was 1-0, they were happy with that, weren't they? They were going down easily. The goalkeeper was, you know, sitting on the ball, and it did make it slightly frustrating. I think that second goal was a big boost for us. That's what we needed. So, I mean, the first goal finally came. I think it was just over half-hour mark, wasn't it? Diogo, Jota. Who else was it going to be? That man's on fire at the moment. Scores the first European goal for Wolves, hopefully on this long journey that we go on. And it was just routine. I think the issue for us was that we were just lacking that final ball. The final ball wasn't quite there today. I know Neves had the ball a lot, and they were straight onto Ruben Neves. I saw that a lot in the first half. They just weren't letting Neves be that outlet, and they knew that he was going to ping the balls. They knew he was going to play them through passes, so they were on him very, very quickly. They didn't allow him to shoot or anything, and it made it very difficult for him. Adama Traore had a really good game, created a lot of good chances. I still think, though, with his pace, he could have, and this was for Johnny and Vinagre as well. The one time Adama did it, we almost scored off it. Instead of just crossing the ball from the byline, I don't understand, with his pace and skill, run into the box as well. You commit him fouls. He did that once. He ran across the box and he had a shot that was actually blocked by Morgan Gibbs-White, which I think probably would have tested the goalkeeper, possibly even gone in. So I think that's the sort of thing. Just test them, change the way you do it. But Adama had a great game. Vinagre did really well, and obviously scoring that second goal as well. I'm happy we've got that second goal. It takes a little bit of pressure off of the return fixture, but I think Wolves have still got to play a strong team next week. You can't risk, I think, playing the youngsters next week. As crazy as it sounds, you're going away, you're playing Crusaders, and I know people are going to comment on this video and say they're footballers, they could play wherever, but it's on a 4G pitch or 5G pitch, whatever they call it these days. So it is going to be different. It's a different environment for Wolves. Obviously, it should be a winnable game. I think Nuno will be satisfied with the victory. At the end of the day, a win's a win, and this is very much still our pre-season period. So the players aren't sharp, and I think at times it did show that. It was just lacking that final ball, and we could play that game again tomorrow and we could have won 6 or 7-0, but you got to take the 2-0 victory. We'll take that into Belfast now, and a very comfortable and a good way to start our Europa League campaign. It's probably a good job I didn't do a preview for the game, because I think myself and a couple of others would have probably been predicting 4 or 5-0, but fair play to Crusaders. They knew what they needed to do. I thought, you know, we'd start knocking a couple of goals past them as they tired and opened up towards the end, but they did well throughout, and they knew what they wanted to do, and made it difficult for Wolves in parts. But yeah, let me know your thoughts overall in the comment section down below. A quick one today, because I mean, it was a very straightforward game, wasn't it? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys, and until next time, I'll see you all very soon for I'm actually going to Belfast, so there will be a second leg match review as well next week. Hopefully I'll see you for that. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you all very soon.